what this question says is like there is a JJ. What he does is like he's having a string of length n, and he needs to pay tax, some kind of tax. Now if whatever number of times 01 occurs in the string, he needs to pay x rupees, and whatever number of 10 occurs in the string, he needs to pay y rupees. So let's understand with this an example. So if this is a string, you can see that how many times 10 occurs, 2 times, this one and this one. And how much times 01 occurs? 1 times, only single time. So 5 rupees he needs to pay for 01, so its count is 1, so that's why 5 into 1 plus 2 times 10 has occurred, so 2 into the 7 rupees, so total of 19 rupees he needs to pay. Now JJ can rearrange the string in any way he wants. So this is a very important line. You can see string can be rearranged in any form, means you can make it any string. So JJ has this ability. Now what is input format? You will be given t test cases, then you will be having these 3 inputs, n, x and y, and represent the length of the string. X represent the cost for the occurrences of the 01, and y is the cost for occurrences of the 10, and that's all. And you will be given a string s of length n. Now these are the constants which are not that much greater, so this can be easily solved. Let's understand these test cases first. You are having these inputs 4, 7 and 3. Now what does this mean? 4 means the basically the length of the string, so this is the length of the string. Then you are having x and y, so like you can count the occurrences of 10. There is only single occurrence of 10, and there is a single occurrence of 01, so you need to pay 10 rupees. 7 into 1 plus 3 into 1, which is 10 rupees. So can you minimize this cost? So this is our aim. You can rearrange this string in any order. So first of all, what your approach will be, the brute force approach will be, you will find what is a minimum, like which occurrence is having the minimum cost. You can see that the 10 occurrence is having the minimum cost. This is 01, this is 10, so 10 occurrence is having the minimum cost, which is 3. So you will try to form only 1 zeros as much as 1 zeros through this string. So to form 1 zeros, what you will do, you'll simply take all these ones and place them in the left side, and take all these zeros and place them in the right side, since there is only single 0. So only a single occurrence of 10 is there, and you need to pay only 3 rupees in this case. So this is the brute force approach. Now let's understand this for the second case. The second case also gives us two cases for solving this question. There are only two cases, and all these 2 cases can be observed through these 2 test cases which are given itself in the question. So the second test case is like if there is a 0 count for either 0 or 1, like what I said, there is no 1 in this string. So what should be there, like if there is no 1 or no 0 in the string, means the string is completely homogeneous, means it only contains 1 or either it only contains zeros. So in that case your answer will be simply 0 rupees you need to pay, because there are no 1 zeros and 0 1, so you will simply print 0 and you need to pay 0 rupees. Now this was your first case basically, even if I wrote it at the second place, but it's a first test case. Now secondly, what can be done? Secondly, there is a 1 1 and 0 1, so the answer will be the minimum of this x and y. Now why I said this, like answer will be the minimum of this 2, because you can form a single 1 0 or single 0 1 through this string. How? If you are having lots of ones and random this like this 0 1 0 1, so what you will do, you will take all the ones on the left hand side, you can take on the left or right, and all the zeros on the right hand side. So you can form a single 10 or single 01 using these kind of strings. So you will see like what is the minimum cost, either it's a x or either it's y, and you will simply print that only. So this was a very simple logic for this question, and answer was very simple. Minimum of x comma y you can print in the second case. So this was the second case. The first case is 0 when there is no count for 1 or 0. So let me show you the code for this question, which was very simple code. A single line of code I wrote for it. I first taken all the inputs of n, x and y, and represent the length of the string. X represent the coast for the counts of 0 1, y represent the coast for the count of 1 0. And I have taken the input of the string, binary string. I count the number of zeros and the number of ones. Initially they will be 0, so I run a for each loop here. I am counting the zeros. If the current element is equals to 0, I will increase the count of 0, else I will increase the count of 1. Now either one of them is 0, then this condition will become true, and I'll simply print 0, because if it's 0, its negation I have said, so it will become 1, and the condition will become true and 0 will be printed. If not that case, so I will simply print the minimum of x and y. So this was a very simple logic for this question.